Jeff, when we talked to him, he's adamant that there is no Bigfoot out here and that he's never seen any Bigfoot out here or anything.
He hasn't been around.
He hasn't been around. He'll stay gone for 2.5 weeks at a time.
He's gone a lot, huh? He only comes in here like every now and then.
Yeah, he only comes every couple weeks now. He has a girlfriend, and she's pretty much taking care of him. So, but ever since we told him about the stuff that's been going on, because it was a weekend this happened on a weekend that he was spending with his girlfriend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And y'all told him about it?
Ever since then, we told him what happened, and ever since then, he's been pretty much disappeared.
Yeah,
he doesn't
gone
come.
with the wind.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because he knows we're not afraid. I mean,
but we're scared of that.
We've heard the mountain lions. We've seen the mountain lions and the bobcats come up close to the tent, and him and I have taken off with knives to chase after the mountain lions.
Yeah, they'll run off.
You know, because they'll take off because we're a higher predator than them, and they'll get away from them. You know, keep the camp clear. You know.
Yeah.
We won't chase after this thing.
I won't even look at it.
Man.
You know, like if it comes again, I got my camera now. Like I'll try and take a glimpse at it, but you know,
I want to get one
I'll
of
be
those,
real careful.
I want to get one of those
I don't want it to
cameras
see me and get pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get one of those cameras the motion cameras that takes a picture.
Yeah, a night vision trail finder camera.
And set it up that way somewhere. That's what I want to do.
That's a good idea. Yeah, they are.
Well, no, they're $50 now. They used to be $100.
That's expensive when you're a hobo living in the woods and you don't want to live here anymore.
I know. I know.
But has Jeff ever said anything to y'all about what happened here before? Whenever the Bigfoot hunter came here with the film crew and everything.
Just complaining about how they wrecked his
the
camp,
tents open
ripped
and
his
stuff like
tents
that.
open, and that they left all of their supplies for them afterwards. You know, and they had all, you know, but nothing. You know, when we first lived here, he was adamant that there was a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
He was.
Yes, he was adamant that there was a Bigfoot. Then when Lee left, and we were here with him, I don't know if he just got braver or he didn't want to sound like a pussy in front of us. He was with us. He was adamant that there was no Bigfoot, and he had agreed with us that Lee was the Bigfoot.
Yeah, he kind of looks at me.
Yeah,
he kind of looks at me like not like a role model, I would guess. You know, like he looks up to me.
Well, we were adamant that Lee was the Bigfoot. I've lived in this area.
You were. I always thought he was here. Even
I've
when
lived
we
in
were
this
on the
area
hill.
for 10 years. Over there. I was here when the Bigfoot rumors started, and that's when Lee moved in. He's very loud. He's very big. He's very smelly.
He yells a lot.
He screams a lot. That's the way he keeps the animals away. He beats on the ground. I mean, he's a big, burly monkey man. Okay?
But, you know...
That's when the Bigfoot rumors started, was when Lee moved into this area.
I'll see.
And when he was
living
here,
with him, I can understand why people would think there's a Bigfoot out here.
But when he was here, none of the animals ever came to camp because of the way he acted. But there used to be this bird, I think it was a peacock or something, and it was like a 15-minute alarm clock. Like every 10-15 minutes, it'll go, make some kind of noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lee left, and about 2 nights after that, the bird stopped, and animals started coming up here. And then, you know, on down the road, like one night...
more dangerous animals started coming.
One night when we still lived in this tent, because we had this tent and we gave this to Jeff, we heard walking, and then
out of nowhere,
something brushed against the tent. Yeah, I run out.
The time it took him to jump up, cock the gun, and run out the door, there was nothing out here.
Yeah, nothing, and we didn't hear it leave. Nothing.
And it couldn't have been a raccoon. This wasn't a little animal that brushed against the tent that could have ran up a tree.
We thought it was a person. That's why I cocked the gun first. You know, hope to scare him off. Well, I run around this side of the tent.
Leave. There was nothing.
Nothing. I look around the other side of the tent. Nothing there.
Wow.
Because we were just laying there, you know, trying to go to sleep, and we heard something moving around. There was a little animal, and then this big, huge thing, right against the tent on this side, the tarp house.
Yeah.
And he literally, in the time it would take you to jump up, cock a gun, and run out the door, there was nothing out here. There's no way something that big could have gotten away that fast without making a noise and without being seen. There's no way.
But my thing is, if it's lived out here this long, it knows the woods by the back of its eyelid.